Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
Off in Houston. Why one person here says the Texans are driving up Deshaun's price, which is already high. They should even let him sit out a year before taking less. We'll get to that. Also, one thing Tom Brady will not do, and he'll be going immediately following this show. He's just going to kick those helmets out of there and put those feet up. Welcome to NFL Live, everybody. We are so happy to be with you here at St. Pete Beach, about 45 minutes away from Tampa and where this game will be played. Marcus Spears, Mina, and Dan Orlovsky. Hi, you guys. It's good to see you.
What's up?
Hey, listen,
We're here.
Listen, man, we on the beach.
We're here.
Okay? Everybody calm down. For everybody at home, we've been sitting in little small offices, staring into a little bitty camera, and now we got freedom.
Let's go.
Let's rip.
Are you really going to go on?
With them, it's nice to have all you guys with us. Unfortunately, though, for the Kansas City Chiefs, they were dealing with snow today, so practice got moved indoors. But they were pumping heat through the vents because Andy Reid is trying to give his team that feeling of this Tampa Bay area, which we know should be pretty warm on Sunday. Now, I talked to Travis Kelce about it all, and he said this is the most prepared and best they have felt about a game the entire time he's been a Chief. I followed up and asked him how much of this has to do with Andy Reid's ability to prepare really well. We know he's got the best record in the NFL as a head coach when he's got 2 weeks to prepare. Here's what Travis had to say.
Right. Patrick just chose to throw, and why wouldn't he, right? Because if you play zone, Patrick he'll identify what the conflict defender is doing, and he'll make the right decision. If you play man, Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce, they're going to beat you at the line.
Yeah.
He's going to make the right call. It's so hard to defend, and that's why I think you're right, Dan. If I'm the Bucs defense, I try to force the handoff as often as I can. Look, if you're a Bucs fan watching the Chiefs or a fan of any team, every time they hand the ball to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that is a win. You were at home
100%.
saying, great, I love it when they run the ball. That is what you want.
I just think it's so hard because it's so different.
Yeah, remember Michael Pittman Sr. ran for 124 yards back in 2002, the Bucs' only Super Bowl win, so maybe Fournette can follow suit. I like your lineup suggestions. Thanks so much, Adam. Let's talk about a little...
I'm so glad you're here. Hey, what exactly does the market look like for Carson Wentz? We'll tell you what the interest level around the league is like for the Eagles QB. You see him right here. We got Dianna, Russini, Mina, and Marcus Spears here with us for the hour. Let's begin with that number jerseys, right? Miami, the Jets, just to name a few. But that's assuming he gets out of Houston. So just how strong are the Texans in their stance? They won't trade him. Here's the thing with the divorce. Both sides have to agree to it. They have to both want it. And talking to Houston today, I continue to get the same message and the same tone set my way, which is they do not want...
In fear that they're going to turn into Ryan Tannehill. And then they have to sit there like the Miami Dolphins do and see Tannehill do such a good job in Tennessee. So that's like a real thing that teams are evaluating and considering, and always an element in this because we know ego is always involved.
Yeah, it's got to be a mental struggle because they obviously believed in these guys at some point anyway to draft them where they did, and all these guys were former high picks. Let's get to some top stories with Dianna. And Dianna, what can you tell us about the 5-year-old girl who was critically injured in a car accident after Chiefs assistant coach Britt Reid struck her family's car before the Super Bowl?
Yeah, a really big first step, according to her family. The 5-year-old girl, whose name is Ariel, is breathing on her own. She's been in a coma over the last 2 weeks. So the GoFundMe page that the family put together, the numbers continue to rocket up, and so much support around the league as well to try to help this little girl. But good news, obviously a long road ahead of them, and we continue to wait for toxicology results from this police investigation. As we know, Britt Reid is in the center of it.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on all of that. Also, the NFL world reeling from this news. Former Bucs and Chargers receiver Vincent Jackson was found dead in a Florida hotel room Monday. His family had reported Jackson as a missing person earlier this month, but Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office located and spoke to Jackson.
The connection with Mike Vrabel, who was J.J. Watt's defensive coordinator when he was with the Houston Texans. So it all lines up if you connect all the dots. It's just whether or not they're going to be able to pay him, because everyone is in the same situation right now. They're not sure what the cap number is, and Tennessee is not in a good space when it comes to their cap right now.
Yeah, the cap cap number, it's so important, Dianna, that you point that out, because people are kind of like, well, why isn't all this stuff happening right this second? People are kind of waiting to find out how much money they're going to have, which makes a lot of sense. So, Mina, we're reading the tea leaves here. The Browns and Titans now two potential suitors for J.J. Watt. You think those are good fits?
I think the Browns are a good fit, less so Tennessee. You know, when we talk about J.J. Watt and the end of his career in Houston, it's been pointed out he only had 5 sacks last year. But per Next Gen Stats, he was the most double-teamed edge rusher in football. That's because he was